last Saturday. Akaash Singh headlines the infamous Wilbur Theatre in Boston. So we got to start it out giving kudos to the homie. Tell us about the show. What was it like?
It was one of the best nights of my life, maybe the best night of my career.
Oh, wow.
The Wilbur, man, you know this, Andrew. Mark, you told me this. It's like an amazing venue, but there's probably like 4 bucket list theaters for me. There's Radio City.
Yeah.
There's like the Majestic, because my first comedy show was seeing Chappelle there.
Yeah.
Like right before he blew up crazy.
Where's the Majestic?
It's in Dallas.
Okay.
And it's home. Chicago Theater, just because you always see it in Chicago. And then the Wilbur was the one that like every comic talks about theaters.
Yeah.
And then they talk about the Wilbur.
Yeah.
It's like the best venue ever.
It's the best.
Always hear
it's the best theater for stand-up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
In my opinion.
Everybody says that. And it was one of my dreams, like I'd see so-and-so at the Wilbur, this guy, Andrew's at the Wilbur. And I was like, yo, I gotta do the Wilbur. And this is my first time headlining in Boston ever. So we skipped the clubs, did the Wilbur. It sold out before I got there, so I didn't have that fucking stress of like moving extra tickets. And so I could just focus on hammering down the intro, getting a dole player who was competent, which we managed to do.
They showed up?
Yeah, the intro was fire, dude. The intro, I can't wait to show y'all a video. I'm having Kev send one. I used to hear people doing the Wilbur and be like, dude, I cannot wait to fucking do the Wilbur. And we sold this one out. It's cool. Really cool. I'm gonna practice.
Put your hands together for Akaash Singh!
Thank you guys so much. Get home safe. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. I fucking love this show.
One more time for Akaash Singh!
But then I felt like once I got out there, I went to the theater the day before to look and like see, this is what I'm looking at. This is the biggest venue you've done. Take it in, headline at least.
Yeah.
Don't get overwhelmed. I went to the top, looked down to appreciate it all. And then when I went out there, I felt like I had fun because the Wilbur allows you to treat it like a comedy club and do crowd work.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I hit my marks. The audience was fucking amazing. Boston is such a good comedy city.
Oh, the best.
They're smart. They're willing to laugh. They're willing to go. They're willing to get flagrant. And we just had so much fucking fun, dude.
Good.
It was so like everything I thought it would be. It was amazing.
What was anxiety before, and then right when you got on stage, what happened?
The anxiety, honestly, there's anxiety in that, like, I know the bar you set for your shows. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, if you're coming to see me, they probably found out about me through you. It needs to match. We're making a fucking show. This is not, I'm gonna come do my jokes and then we're gonna leave. I wanna have ill jokes and ill punchlines and everything, but I wanna make sure I hit all the marks before that and make sure everybody leaves feeling like, yo,
that was an experience.
That was an experience. So that was new to me. I'd never done that. And so I'm still trying to learn that. And the fact that we were able to pull all that off, shouts to the Pungator team that came. We had a dancey that came, Fudge. They were amazing. We had a DJ, Ryan Records was amazing. Dole player, Umar was great. And it just, once we hit that, then it was just remember you sold these tickets and you can do this and don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I was able to do that and have fun, which is also like, when you get tight, especially me, when I get tight, I'm having less fun and then everything is like,
yeah.
So if I remembered to have fun and like fuck around with the crowd and just live in the moment, it was
You see the world through a lens of discomfort.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're picking up on more discomfort. When you're having fun, you're just noticing all the other people having fun, and that's giving you more energy to expand on it.
And if you're doing like flagrant material, if you're not having fun,
it just feels weird.
It's like, yo, so I just got angry about it. Yeah, it comes across like you're not even joking about it.
Yeah.
So for me, especially, comics.
That's something I think you've got a lot better at in your career is like executing jokes that can be. I don't want to say, it's not distasteful, but that can come across as angry.
Yeah.
And finding a way to do it by being silly and like having fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a way
really
that's,
good.
and it's more honest because I'm not actually angry about these things.
Sometimes anger is like an easier emotion to tap into.
Yeah.
Like if you tell people to like be a certain way, like have an emotion, it's harder for people to go, I'm perplexed.
Yeah.
Than it is to be like, I'm angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's like maybe the first thing that we move ourselves to, or maybe that's the reason why we're writing jokes, is we were angry in the moment, but not angry in a way that, like, you actually hate this person. It's more like frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in life, I'm gonna get really emotional about something, and then it's done. And I didn't realize I thought everybody worked like that. Like, y'all see me before pod sometimes, I got an issue, I'm going off. But then I'm done. I get it out.
Yeah.
And sometimes I gotta make sure to remember, people don't know I'm not being fully serious. So especially with bits that are flagrant, or if I'm fucking with an audience member, pretending like I'm kind of playfully upset, I gotta make sure that that's something I've had to work on a lot, is making sure it comes across, at least in the room, like, oh, he's not actually angry. He's
Right.
just fucking around.
Yeah.
Guys, that clip you just watched was a part of our Patreon. Now, if you want to watch the full Patreon episode, if you want to join the other 20,000 asshole army members, go to patreon.com/flagrant.